Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now this week, before we even get into the update, we have a Elder God Wars Prepare for War. So this is the next installment of the Elder God Wars series. And this one does say that there's going to be a heavy skills impact on this. So it says Jazz has rallied a powerful army to spearhead the first assault on the cathedral. Only adventurers with significant slaying experience stand the chance. You will need to have at least 92 Slayer to take on the minions. So if you are looking to get that leveled up quick, do so as soon as possible. They also recommend that people use tier 80 and above gear, so keep that in mind. It is also that there's going to be what is called siege machines. So if you have level 90 in construction, then that'll be very helpful as well. The story is essentially what it's just called. The minimum requirements for this is the Elder God Wars quest series. So you got Azanadra's quest, Battle of the Monolith mini quest, City of Sentiston. Other quests is the Desperate Times and Desperate Measures. They do recommend to get the full story, full feel of it, that you also have Fate of the Gods, Heart of Stone, The Light Within, Children of Moss, Liskay's Endgame, The Need of Skips, Desperate Times. So, well, Desperate Times and Desperate Measures is also required. And then, of course, the Elder God Wars series, but of course that's required, so do keep that in mind. You'll also want to make sure you have the Shard of Herberus. These are useful items. The Shard of Herberus, which you'll get from the Battle of the Monolith anyway. And it would be useful to have the Pontifex Observation / Shadow Ring. Now, there is other ways about that, for people who have completed and can actually see into the Shadow Realm without it. That'll be actually kind of nice. There is going to be a reveal Friday, July 16th at 1600 game time, so definitely want to check that out myself. Now, as for this week, we have a Ninja Strike 24, which is the Combat Bonanza and the Beach. So, the Combat Bonanza, it covers a lot of, obviously, combat. Members will have 15 shiny bank presets waiting for them when they log in today, so that's always good news. However, for those times when hitting that big monster might be less beneficial to you and your teammates, cease lasts for 10 up to 6 seconds and this is, it's an ability, okay, so just keep that in mind. This is an ability that allows you to momentarily pause combat. It's very interesting, but this will pause revolution, pause auto-retaliate, pause familiar auto-attacks, cancel a queued ability or special attack, immediately end an active channeled ability, cancel a charging detonate ability. When it ends, the revolution will begin again, auto-retaliate will reactivate, and familiars will resume auto-attacking. I'm very curious as to why that is a thing. I can see some benefits, but there's probably going to be more to come with that. And then we have the Beach 2021. So this started, I believe, today. Yes, today. And this will be going on until August 8th. So do check it out. It's just a fun little thing you can do to get some XP, as well as some cosmetic overrides. So keep that in mind. Phoenix Lamps. Starting tomorrow, this Treasure Hunter promotion will be filled with snazzy new cocktails, as well as the usual selection of goodies. So keep that in mind. A hole-in-one will increase the XP you gain from the engineering hole activity by 10% and will let you complete up to 60 floors or 75 actions before having to take a break. So keep that in mind. The Palmer Farmer will grant you 300% more XP from picking palm trees and means they'll no longer deplete when you do so. Prepare for War, that is actually something we just went over, guys, so do get ready for that as soon as you possibly can if you're excited for it. We have for the live streams this week, the content reveal is Friday, July 16th, 1600 game time, which is the reveal trailer premiere for the Elder God Wars content. JMod live stream, so Tuesday, July 13th, 1600 game time, the Beach Skill and Chill event. And then we have Wednesday, July 14th, 1600 game time, JVM Part 3. And we have some awesome art, and the first one is Wintry Gorak as no longer for a story adventure. Well, snowy adventure. Yeah, I don't know what I just said there, so don't worry about that. But this is actually a very good artwork. I was actually thinking Dungeoneering. I was not thinking Gorak, but yep, that is indeed Gorak. Then we have a scraper screenshots. These are coming from Mazer on Fashionscape community, and here we go. We got people relaxing at the beach, in all different sorts of outfits, or on an island. I'm not entirely sure where they're at. And then we have another nicely themed one right here as well for the beach event. Kind of get out and enjoy the sun. Community Corner Pink Skirts event. So this is challenging the Dagonoth Kings, and you're invited. So join Pippi Spot and Boss Guild this Saturday, July 17th, from 2000 game time to 2100 game time at the Dagonoth lair on World 88. So do enjoy that. This week's community shout out goes out to the Fashionscape. Of course, they always seem to find something to surprise us with. So, as far as patch notes go, there is 5 new free bank presets now available to all members, bringing the total up to 15. Bosses, they added a boss instance timer. The timer includes a button which opens the boss collection log for the enemy you're currently facing. The timer can be moved from its default position using the edit layout mode. To turn off the timer on and off, navigate to the information window settings menu, which can be found under the gameplay settings. Important note, with this update you'll see that the timer will show 59 minutes and X seconds, depending on the instance started, instead of the full 60 minutes. This doesn't change the amount of time you have. This is just the first time that exact minutes and seconds remaining have been displayed visually. Added new graphic for the boss kill timer, achieving a new best kill time will now show you how you've improved compared to your previous best. Phase number and the rage percentage are now displayed under the boss's health bar for both Araxor and Araxi. The now redundant enter and rage buff icon has been removed. After each boss kill, players will receive a message stating that their current kill count. Another message has been added for milestone kill counts. The terminology used for the entrances to boss fights is now more consistent and will be labeled either instance encounter or an instance encounter. The term custom encounter has been removed. Messaging has been added to various places, informing Ironmen that they may only enter an instance encounter. Combat quality of life. Like I said before, they added the cease combat ability, which activates for 6 seconds. This will pause revolution, auto attack, familiar auto attack, cancels queued abilities and special attacks, immediately end channeled abilities, and cancel a charging detonate ability. When it ends, everything will resume back to normal. However, you will need to redo your channeled abilities and your queues and stuff like that. They added the ability to customize how perks on equipment are viewed, so augmented items and gizmo shells can now be displayed both perk icons and text, only icons or only text. This setting is found under the invention menu under the skills and experience section of the gameplay settings. Skills are now listed in alphabetical order in these settings. Scrimshaws of the same type and tier can now be combined to increase their longevity up to a maximum of 24 hours on one scrimshaw. If the total is over 24 hours, you'll receive a new scrimshaw with the remainder. Used and combined scrimshaws can also be divided, which splits them down into new ones. Scrimshaws created in this fashion will be full and may be traded if applicable. Weapon tooltips now display attack range. Desktop users are now able to see the value of dropped item stack and a list of individual items in the stack. This setting can be toggled on and off in the item drop section of the gameplay settings. Players may not collect as many soul shards from the hunt of mine as they desire. The text description of the attack of the gameplay settings are now more descriptive. Mobile improvements are the added additional information about performance impact when adjusting the advanced graphic options on mobile. The fixes are fix an issue that could cause the revolution bar on mobile to not draw correctly, and changes have been made to that users can access the chat window on mobile so they may chat while their player is transmogrified / transformed. Davendale fixes. On Davendale tutorial, when leveling up either attack and fishing, the first level up camera pans highlighting unlocked content now occur if the player has completed the sandbox goal by following the alternate path. Fix an issue on the Davendale tutorial where the player would become stuck in combat by the on-screen level up tutorial. Other improvements are the upgrade and extras help information has been updated to provide info regarding the marketplace. Fixes stalling rack and ruin will no longer prevent the ability from reverting to rack. Prevented a crash that occurred when destroying skilling out with other related items in the inventory using logging into an account. Some of the users logging into an account, with an invalid Slayer task will now have their Slayer task removed. Players that were unable to progress their Slayer task will now be able to claim a new task on login. And fix an issue that was preventing Vanaka from allowing users to adjust their Varrock teleport. And that's actually it for this week, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, get ready for that quest. And until next time, later, guys.